Alright, and we're live. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome to the stream, y'all. Welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing, guys? How y'all doing? Welcome to the stream, everybody. There we go. Yeah, we just had basically like a poll on the channel where I try to kind of like ask people when they would like us to play Sneaky Sasquatch, either Saturday or Sunday. Saturday has won, I want to say. Saturday has won, so here we are. If the votes would have actually gone for Sunday, I would have moved the stream for Sunday, and it would have been on Sunday from this point on. But your votes decided, so here we are. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How y'all doing? Man, I've seen a lot of people, yeah, just chatting in the chat about the multiplayer releasing. When is the multiplayer releasing? As usual, once again, we don't know. But we are in September right now, right? We are in the month of September. I think, what is it today? Today is the 6th, right? I think on the 9th, if I'm not mistaken, there's the big Apple event, which is next week. And maybe that's when they're going to be at least announcing the release of the Games app that Apple has. And the guess is kind of like that's when the Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer is going to be released. So that's kind of like the guess currently in the community about the Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer coming. It feels like it's probably already finished. Maybe a couple of fixes here and there that developers are putting out for the game before it actually release the big update. And they're basically planning on releasing it next month on October, because that's kind of like what people are guessing, that next month on October is when we're going to be getting the new Games app from Apple. And probably developers have worked with Apple in order to combine with that app and get everything properly working. That's kind of like the guess. I guess we're going to have to wait and see. Probably along with other really big updates, not just the multiplayer. Probably the multiplayer is going to be a part of a bigger update we're going to be seeing. Again, these are just guesses. People are just kind of like speculating things. Nobody really knows exactly what's happening. But we're going to see. But in the meantime, thank you for liking the stream. How y'all doing? I've been watching since 3rd grade. Jesus. There have been people, there have been some of the kids watching my content since they were like 4 years old. That's kind of crazy to me. And they're still watching 7 years later. Hi, Lo-Fi Boy, and have a good one, Lo-Fi Boy. Now, of course, if you guys cannot really stick around to the live stream, don't worry about it. You can always rewatch the stream because my streams are always available to watch later without a problem. So, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Lo-Fi. I love Lo-Fi music. I really enjoy Lo-Fi music. Wait, why did the music actually pause? Hey, music, why did you pause? I want to listen to some music as we're chatting a little bit here before we start the game. I just finished homework. Perfect. It's the perfect time for you to watch the show then, eh? Now, when it comes to what we're going to be doing today in Sneaky Sasquatch, as you guys remember, we haven't finished creating the dinosaur. Have we actually? I don't remember if we have finished creating the dinosaur. I think we may have been missing one more dinosaur bone. I'm not 100% sure. And we're going to be checking out and see what other missions we still have to do in the game before we're going to be 100%ing it. So currently, Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer is not out. I think when the multiplayer is going to be coming out, we're going to be probably switching around a couple things on how we do the Sneaky Sasquatch live streams. It's probably going to be mostly about the multiplayer. That's what we're going to be doing in the live streams. And whenever we get like a new update that's not particularly about the Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer, which is going to be kind of like just an update for showing us stuff, we're probably just going to be doing a live stream, just basically checking out that brand new feature that developers have added. We'll see how things are going to evolve. Currently, I'm guessing that we're going to be doing a lot of multiplayer stuff when the multiplayer comes out, of course. That's what the live streams are going to be all about. Hey Andy, welcome.
Have no fear, legendary member Andy Wong is here.
Welcome to the stream, Andy. Welcome, welcome, buddy. So many pop-ups everywhere. The screen is just crazy with pop-ups. Alex Rodriguez, welcome to the stream, buddy. Halloween update coming soon. I mean, it's not really a Halloween update. Basically, yeah, the Halloween is activating automatically every single year, just like the Christmas thingamajig. It's not like a really Halloween update. It's just something that's been in the game forever. You can actually make a Halloween at any moment, as long as you pay 1,000 rock coins, of course, in the game, and that's gonna activate the Halloween. So we can really call that a Halloween update. Can I join for free? Mostly members are going to be able to hop on in when we're going to be playing multiplayer, but we'll see. If they're going to be empty slots, then whoever is fast enough to enter the code whenever we're going to be jumping into the multiplayer, then they're going to be the lucky ones to be able to jump in and play. But I think channel members will be getting the code a little bit early than the other ones, so they get a chance to hop on in. What code? You guys have seen how the multiplayer works, right? Basically, whenever you're trying to play multiplayer, you get a chance to create a code, and people like you guys, if you want to join my server, all you're going to have to do is just copy paste the code that I'm going to be sharing, and then you're going to be jumping into my server. That's how the multiplayer works. Oh, you haven't seen how it works? I'll show you, I'll show you. I'll show you in just a bit. Let's see here. Heather, welcome to the stream. HC, welcome, welcome. Are you drinking Are you drinking a water bottle? I'm not drinking a water bottle. I'm drinking the water inside the water bottle. Yeah, I always kind of like have water bottles next to me whenever I'm live streaming, just because speaking so much constantly and doing commentary as you're playing video games and stuff like that, it really makes your mouth dry. I'm subscribed and I really want to become a member. Thank you very much for considering it, Minecraft. Thank you for considering to support the channel, buddy. If anybody is interested, of course, the membership link should be in the chat right now. Huh, yes, melted plastic in my mouth. No. No. Plastic is no good. Plastic is definitely not good. But we do have a command, exclamation water, and people really love typing that in the chat to make me drink water. That's what we're basically doing. But yeah, I always have some water next to me whenever I'm doing live streams, just because I'm just talking a lot and my mouth gets so dry sometimes, even my throat can barely breathe. Especially some days if I just am busy doing stuff at the house. Whenever I start the stream, I'm just like super thirsty. You don't have to, Minecraft Ultimate Man. You don't have to, buddy. But I appreciate your support. Keep on watching my content. Of course, you guys know, my content is free. You don't have to pay a single dime to watch this stream or any of my content. Just your eyeballs. That's all I want. You guys are paying me with your eyeballs. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Now, whenever you guys are seeing me watch, looking on this side, is basically me looking at the chat to see whatever you guys are saying. Sometimes I can also look at the bottom of the screen where I'm playing video games to see what guys where you guys are chatting about. But sometimes that chat at the bottom of the screen goes a little bit too fast, and it's quite tricky for me to keep up. Run over pedestrians. You didn't come late, McQueen. We just started. We just started the stream, basically. And as you guys know, right here, we're always looking on trying to create the best content that we can. I'm not really creating that type of content where I don't even know how to call it. when I'm just talking gibberish or looking for a reason or the story of Sneaky Sasquatch. Developers have already done a really awesome thing about Sneaky Sasquatch. They've already showed us the story about it. They've already kind of like told us what the game is all about. I'm not really looking into finding other speculations or crazy stuff like that. I'm more of a casual content creator. But of course, I do love creating guides. I find them to be super useful. I remember when I used to play video games, or whenever I'm playing a video game, right? There are moments when even I get stuck into some situations and I'm trying to find a solution to that step of the game. And sometimes maybe I'm also looking for guides, and I really understand how guides really work. So yeah, I just enjoy making guides and helping other people out. A lot of my guide videos, not only Sneaky Sasquatch, right? A lot of my guides videos, like full walkthroughs for other video games that I play, have been actually getting lots of praises and thanks from people watching, basically, and looking for ways to solve the where they've been stuck in the game, of course. How do the cool stuff work, like ping pongs? It's quite tricky. It's not easy, of course. There's tons of apps working together, basically, to make all this crazy stuff happening in my streams. We have like a smoke machine command. We have like a ping pong machine command. Let me show y'all. No, not here. Where am I going? Cameras. Camera 3. So this right here, for example, this is the smoke machine. You guys are basically... As I was talking, somebody just activated it. And as you guys can see, this thing right here, actually you cannot see, but this thing right here is the remote control that this white button is pushing that red button, basically activating the smoke machine. This right here, right? And right there in that corner, that's the ping pong machine you guys are seeing. So yeah, these are all apps working together and sending signals through my remotes and intelligent things in the house that basically you guys are controlling. No number in the ping pong ball though. So yeah, it's a lot of crazy stuff working, but the thing about all these crazy things that I'm doing with my live stream, number? No number, Andy. The thing about these crazy interactions and things I'm doing with my live streams is that they break a lot. You guys know that in a lot of my live streams, sometimes something doesn't work. It's just inevitable, right? Whenever you have so many things working in tandem, basically, if you can call it that, something is bound to break. Almost every single time something breaks. Almost every single time. So yeah, as I was showing you guys, basically the ping pong machine is running. You made me vanish, but not this camera. So I guess this is something I'm gonna have to fix. Whenever somebody actually vanishes me, this thing also has to vanish. As I was saying, if you guys are not gonna interrupt me no more, that one right there is the ping pong machine that's being controlled by kind of like this remote over here that I'm holding. But this remote is connected to another thingamajig, like to the back of the monitor over there that's sending the signal. Now this one is for the smoke machine, which is this bad boy over here. And of course you can install many other things. This is kind of like the third camera. We got the second camera over here, and then we have the main camera on this corner. This monitor you guys are not seeing, this is for the chats. This is my gaming monitor, and this is the broken monitor. The new one hasn't arrived yet. Hopefully it's gonna arrive by next week, so I can fix it up and get my setup back working again. There's a lot of things, of course. Even these buttons, getting them all set up and everything, it's quite a bit of work. And this is the Mac. This is where we're playing basically Sneaky Sasquatch on, right? This is where I'm playing it, but this one is connected to the monitor so I can see it. Again, a lot of combinations and apps working together so the audio goes through and all that jazz. I don't know if you guys ever tried actually streaming or recording Sneaky Sasquatch videos, for example, on your Mac. You might have actually been having a lot of problems with the audio, capturing the audio on your Mac. That's, again, a lot of crazy stuff you had to go through in order to get it to work. It's not always easy, but when you figured it out, it is super satisfying, and that's how the live streams work. At least my live stream. Your website is not working. My website is not working. What website? You're talking about the commands website? It should. That's just a YouTube link, basically. It should be working without a problem. It's working on my end. Oh yeah, it's definitely working on my end. So if you're talking about the commands link, that's the commands link. Or if you're talking about my merch link, then that's a different situation. Hopefully it's still working. Let's see if that works. I'm gonna check it out myself. Hey, Eden, welcome back, buddy. Oh yeah, even my merch website is working, so it's all working good. Make sure your website or your internet is good, buddy. Make sure your internet is good. Thank you for liking the stream. Time to play. Yeah, give me a second. Can I be a different character? I want to be a dog. There are only a couple of specific characters. So the blue characters are for you guys, the subscribers, the majority. Then we have kind of like the blocky characters, which is kind of like the ball bot characters, right? That one's for members only. And then we have the other special characters, the one that Aubrey has, for example, or Andy. Andy is a legendary member, so he has a very special character. Aubrey is also a member, so that one's also available for members only. So that's kind of like one of some of the perks that members do get on the channel. Not only you guys getting shoutouts in my videos and my live streams, but you're also getting extra points to use in my live streams, and of course, extra special characters. Hey Justice, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, welcome. And Hamza, welcome to the stream, Hamza. Now, this is something we usually do whenever we start a new live stream, right? Before we jump into playing the game, we just take a little bit of a moment here to allow other people to hop on into the stream, just in case they are a little bit late. Am I a member? No, you're not. You are subscribed, I guess, Aiden. So members are, for example, Aubrey. You see that she has that green name. This is how you identify members. But yeah, I think Aubrey's about to give you the link right now. I'm actually going to pin it to the chat. But again, keep in mind, you don't have to become a member if you cannot become a member, because being a member does require a little bit of money, real money. So do it only if you can. Ooh, water, so good. Are we ready? Are we ready to play some games? Can you be friends on this game? Friends? I mean, you can definitely be friends on Game Pass, not Game Pass, sorry. I'm getting things confused. On Game Center from Apple, I think you can be friends on Game Center. Yeah, you can add people as your friend. I'm not going to be adding people to friends in my Game Center, because I think Game Center has the bad habit of sharing important information such as phone numbers, and I really don't want you guys to start calling me. All right, got myself my controller. I had to charge it for a little bit there. Can I join you? Because people last stream could join you. You mean join my server? The multiplayer is not out, guys. The multiplayer is not out, but as I was saying, when the multiplayer is going to be released, my Sneaky Sasquatch live streams are going to be transitioning into something different, because we already played Sneaky Sasquatch campaign from the start to finish like many times. So when the multiplayer comes out for Sneaky Sasquatch, that's when my live streams for Sneaky Sasquatch are going to be transitioning into Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer live streams. So that's what we're going to be basically experiencing during the live streams. They're still going to be staying on Saturday, or they're going to be moving on Sunday. Again, we're probably going to be doing a poll and see what people really prefer. Fix your bot. It's sending out your phone number. That's not my phone number. That is not my phone number. That's just a random number. Fix your bot. Yeah, don't remember exactly where we left off, so I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. Hey, Victoria, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I mean, as you guys can see on these both saves that you guys are seeing on the screen right now, The first one is where we spend the most amount of days, 1,500 days, right? Then we have the last one, which is 1,200. So I think the first save that we have here on the left side, that's our main Stinky Sasquatch series, if you can call it that. The third one is basically the Let's Play Together series, the first, the one where we started playing Stinky Sasquatch from the scratch once again, and we only did it live stream, right? So basically the third save there is kind of like our second Sneaky Sasquatch save. And then we have the second one here, which is basically the third one, although we're calling it 2.0. It's a little bit confusing, I know. How do I make my character say my message? All you have to do is just type and you're gonna see it on the screen. Your character is gonna say exactly what you're saying. Make sure you all type exclamation spin in the chat right now if you want to be added to the spin the wheel. If you guys are looking all the way to the bottom, right over here, where I'm pointing, it says exclamation spin. Type that. Make sure you type that to be added to the spin the wheel. And when this kind of like yellow bar at the end of the screen finishes, like this yellow bar over here, you guys are seeing right now. I'm trying to follow with my finger. So when this yellow bar finishes, that's when the wheel spins. And basically the wheel is gonna choose a specific person from the wheel, and it's gonna be awarded with 500 channel points. So make sure you guys type exclamation spin in the chat. You guys can see the command right here in the corner. The door. Happy birthday, buddy. I don't know your name, so happy birthday, door. I wish you could have more saves. Yeah, I would personally love it to have more saves as well. Every single time I'm playing a video game, especially me as a content creator, when I'm playing a video game, I'm also making like guides and stuff like that for my videos, right? And just having like one save is just super annoying for some games, because some games do have that. Some games actually have only one annoying save. And if you're clicking on new game, it just overrides your previous progress, and it's just so annoying. Oh gosh, nobody got the point. Aubrey almost got it though. Aubrey always gets it. I think I'm just gonna change nobody to somebody else. I might just change nobody to somebody else. Imagine I actually put, instead of nobody, I'm gonna type in somebody else. What I like about Sneaky Sasquatch is that it doesn't have in-app purchase. I mean, any of the games on Apple Arcade, that's kind of like the main concept of Apple Arcade. All the games that are added to Apple Arcade, none of them have in-app purchases. Basically, you get what you pay for. So that's kind of like the beauty of Apple Arcade, right? You basically play games without the focus of in-app purchases and all that annoying stuff. The command to try to risk your money is exclamation risk, and after that you put space and a number that you want to risk. So for example, exclamation risk 20, and you're gonna risk 20 of your points. You either lose or you get 20. We're not talking about that, cooking chef. We're only talking about channel points here, not money. If you want to talk about money, you got to go somewhere else. But you can definitely risk your channel points for sure. The command is risk. And the number, of course, you also have to put in the number you want to risk. How do you get the forklift? You got to finish all the jobs at the port multiple times. Pay your bills. I don't think my electricity bill arrived yet. Let me check. Since you're asking me, Aubrey, let me check and see if it arrived. I don't think it did though. Wait. Nope. It did not arrive just yet. My electricity bill is zero RON right now. I don't have to pay anything. Not yet though. But because I have all these lights in my office here, just again, as a refresher, you guys can see how many lights and monitors are... Wait, what's happening? Lights and monitors are activated. There's definitely a lot of extra electricity going. And game. There we go. All right, and that being said, if you guys are ready, let's get this ready. Oh, let's not forget to add, hold up a minute. Let me add the tapes command. Let me make sure the tapes command is on. So you guys could activate the music from Stinky Sasquatch yourselves with a simple command, exclamation tape, space, and the number of the tape you want to listen to. Basically, you guys can play the tapes in Stinky Sasquatch. I don't have to do it myself manually. So you guys can actually control that. All right, now that the tapes are on, let's get on with it. All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to more shenanigans in the world of Stinky Sasquatch 2.0. We're live again, and we're about to dive right into the adventure once again. Are the tapes even working? Hold up, let me make sure, because I saw you guys. Oh, there we go. There are the tapes. Now I haven't had any time right now to make the queue system at the top of the screen, so you guys can actually see the tapes that have been added to the tape. So I will be working on the queue system, I promise, and we are gonna be releasing that eventually, so you guys can actually see the queue going. How did you make it play tapes? I got big brains. I got big brains. All right, let's get this going. So, that being said, hello everybody, and welcome back to more shenanigans in the world of Sneaky Sasquatch 2.0. And where we left off in the previous one, I do not believe we actually managed to finish the museum, did we? The easiest way, of course, to check that is to actually go right over here. Let me see how many bones we've found. Tree chopping, forklift friends, cassette tapes, mayor, spaghetti cream, forklift, island, mushrooms, area police, boats, dinosaur bones. 14 out of 14. Never mind. We actually finished up the dinosaur in the previous live stream, so we're completely done with that. Now, if you really want to go for 100% of the game, of course, you can easily go through the book over here and check and see what you have missed. For example, vehicle upgrades. We still need to do quite a couple. Vehicle owned. We only have 13 out of 19. Annual races 1. I don't remember exactly which one is the one that I'm missing, but I definitely want to do that one. Now, when it comes to races, we know that that's the 100 tape, the race, the big race that takes like about half an hour. So we ain't gonna be doing that one today. We got disguises that we still need to get, skiing events that we need to win. Apparently, I haven't done skiing at all. So if you guys want to see some of that today, let me know. But I think what I was doing, actually, I left off at trying to take more photos. We do have quite a couple of missions, right, to take some photos. So, let's see what these missions are. A person... We got a new song. A person who is dancing. Okay. That could actually be quite easy, as long as you get somebody home with you and get him to dance, I guess. I guess that could work. Other than this, we also have, let's see, a floating dock in the rain. So we gotta wait for a rainy day and then take a photo of a floating dock. Okay. Oh, and a person wearing a tie. All right. I guess we're gonna have to make our way to the town real fast. How do you get points? Just by watching the stream, being active in the chats. Super chats and super stickers, of course, give you extra amounts of points. And being a channel member gives you a channel point multiplier. There we go. Got a little bit of food here. Now, some of you guys were asking me... let me activate multiplayer real fast. Some of you guys were asking me, what is the code? What is the game code? So basically, when the multiplayer is going to come out, as you guys can see the button over here, you have the option to click on this invite code. please enter the invite code, right? This is where you basically enter the code that you guys are going to be able to see from me. But in order to make a server and get other people to join you, all you gotta have to do is just go into the friends only tab, and basically the game is going to generate a code for you right over here that you are going to be able to share. Currently the servers are not working, so basically that's why we're not getting an invite code to share. But yeah, that's how basically it's going to work. When is the multiplayer going to come out? We don't know. Currently, we're guessing that's going to be coming out sometime in October. And the reason we're guessing this is because that's probably the time the new games app from Apple is going to be releasing. Oh my gosh, look at all this pizza. How is Sasquatch not even getting completely satisfied with just one pizza? He has to eat so many to get full. Look at that. Pizza! Exactly. And he also eats the boxes. And he eats the boxes, and even so, he doesn't get satisfied with just one. He wants so many more. All right, let's see here. So we got to find a person with a tie. As I was saying, I'm pretty sure there's no people with the tie right here. Also, what I was looking for, I was also looking for a person dancing. So let's get this going. Rob the port. Oh yeah, we do have to get to the port as well, because I need more food. We do need to regenerate our food backpack, of course. We have a lot of pizzas, but I don't need that. I basically need burgers and beef jerky. That's what you want. What does R-Corp stand for? I mean, Corp stands for corporation, right? So it's R. I'm not quite sure exactly what R stands for. Raccoon Corporation, maybe? I don't know. Maybe, if you think about it, maybe the raccoon has been the one that's been behind the craziness that has been happening with Mr. Pimpleton all the time, all along. So it's kind of like Raccoon Corporation. But I guess this is also kind of like something involving developers, right? If you guys know, the developers of Thinking Sasquatch are called Rack 7, right? So it's with an R. So that's why they probably put it there. I don't know. YouTube chat is frozen? It's not frozen on my end, buddy. Make sure you refresh your page. Hey, Quack, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome. Welcome back. All right, so we cannot rob the port because currently the port is still shut down. The last live stream, you guys asked me to actually rob the port, and we did rob the port, but we robbed it out of coins. And the thing about robbing the coins is that the port is closing down for a little bit longer than it is if you're just robbing for food. Okay, hold up. I gotta go either to the bank because this is where we're gonna be finding somebody with a tie, right? Exactly, that fella has a tie. So let me get myself the camera. Stop it. There we go. Nice photo. This photo works great for one of your requests. Perfect. So we got another photo in. And if I go and check my thingamajigs, a person who is dancing, that's the next one we gotta get. I could do something. Let's check this out. Check this out. Ah, shoot. Are you kidding me? This is one of the most annoying things that can happen in Sneaky Sasquatch, the elevator breaking down every single time. I mean, I get it. When he breaks down the first time, it's funny and all that jazz. But after that, it's just annoying. Sneaky Sasquatch is dead. Unfortunately, kind of is. But hopefully the brand new updates are going to revive it. I mean, if the multiplayer ain't going to revive Sneaky Sasquatch, then I don't know what is. I mean, I know what is. Farming for Sneaky Sasquatch. Just basically developers adding like tons and tons of things for us to be able to do in the game. That's what would actually revive it. I remember you, Quack. I remember you, buddy. No, I don't want to take a photo. So, basically what I want to do, I want to go all the way to the music on the left side here. The reason I want to do that... hi there. Do you want to take a look at one of the apartments? Yes, let's take a look. Just remember, you can only rent one apartment at a time. I don't know. I know. But all I want you, buddy, is to come right over here and dance. Exactly. No, I don't want to chat with him. Let me do a little bit of... Stop talking to him. I want to set up the camera. There we go. So the camera is going to be set up right over here. Nope. Of course. Stop. There we go. Stop. Oh my gosh, this guy is so annoying. I cannot run from him. Okay, delay. 15 seconds. And I need to set it like right over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come here, dance. Exactly, there we go. Thank you all for liking the stream. Look at that, we reached 35 likes. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you. I think even YouTube right now has a really interesting feature called hype. I think you can actually hype videos now, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not quite sure exactly what that does. I think if I'm not mistaken, hyping a video or a live stream, what that does, that's kind of like telling the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm know that, I don't know, that video or that live stream is super awesome and more people should watch it. So if you guys do have the option to hype the live stream here, try to do it. Let's see what happens. All right, there we go. This photo works great for one of your requests. It will be stored in your photo album. And we got it. This is a really easy way to get people to dance. Okay, there we go. Of course, you also have the option to call for your friends, take your friends home, put some music on, and they're all just gonna dance. That's also a really easy way to do it. You hyped it. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you. All right, so now that we got all the photo requests, let me go deliver them and get some more. I don't remember if we finished with the fire department. I think we also have a couple more fire department jobs to do, if I'm not mistaken, to properly complete it. I have beta features on, so you have it or you can hype. Oh yeah, awesome. So if you do have, you have to have the beta features on. I get it. Awesome. That's why I can also see it, because I also have the beta features for YouTube. So yeah, basically the hype thingamajig is an upcoming new feature that everybody's gonna be able to do eventually. All right, I'm ready to turn on my photos. Wow, all these photos are amazing. Only one more left before you're ready to the next... Wait, what? Haven't I already gone through all of them? A floating dock in the rain. Oh, okay. So I haven't, because I'm waiting for a rainy day, basically. Got it. Completely forgot about this part. Good thing that I also came here to get me more photo films. Let's get more. Okay, that should be all good for now, I guess. Yeah, so basically I gotta wait for another rainy day in order to do the mission, which it ain't here just yet. We also cannot do the robbery just yet because the port is currently closed, so I can't really get in there. Make your house black and white. Let's do it. Who are the blue things? You guys. The blue characters at the bottom of the screen are the subscribers of the channel. The more special characters you guys are seeing, those ones are the members. All right, but can we customize the house a little bit, please? So the house is this one. Let's see. What do we got? We got a little bit of, I mean, we could make it like full black like this. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try to use like really blacked out woods because this actually looks pretty epic. Okay. What about this one? Is this the rooftop? So this one is the rooftop. For the rooftop, of course, it would be cool to have a white rooftop because that's a really interesting version. Or we can make it like a little bit of gray like this. But I guess I'm gonna make it just white. Very, very tricky to make sure you keep your rooftop looking white forever. Just because the weather. There's always gonna be dust and a lot of crap sitting on your rooftop. So it's gonna be absolutely impossible to keep my rooftop white. But you know what? This is a video game. We're gonna do it. All right, and the door should also be white. Just like that. There we go. We got it. We customized it. I love it that customizing the house is actually instant. It happens instantly. If you guys want to use channel points or see how to use channel points, exclamation help in the chat and click on the link. Follow the link to read all the commands because there's a full list of commands and it's impossible to show them on the screen. What do I play on? I'm playing on a MacBook with a controller, with a PlayStation controller. Sasquatch is just having a stroll in the dark through the forest. He's just having fun. Hey, buddy. Looks like you're not connected to any imaginary friends right now. If you open your settings book, you can invite someone and play activity together. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. Hopefully, eventually, happening very soon, we are going to be having the imaginary friends joining us. Kind of funny that developers went with this idea of having other people joining your server, and basically they're kind of like your imagination. Because Sasquatch is feeling lonely, right? And because there's no other Sasquatches around, he's just imagining other Sasquatches. So funny. I love it. Developers had such a great idea with this one. They really had to brainstorm a little bit, right? On how to actually add the multiplayer into the Stinky Sasquatch world. And that, I believe, has been a really smart way to do it. Of course, personally, I believe developers need to do a little bit something more interesting about the Sneaky Sasquatch minigames that you gotta play in the world of multiplayer. We need like more maps, basically. So for example, if you're doing races, we need to have more maps you can actually choose from when you're doing the races. When you're actually doing, maybe like maps you cannot really see in the single player, in the campaign mode, just because it doesn't make sense. But in the multiplayer mode, they should be there in the mini games, right? Just because people are just gonna get tired of doing the same old race over and over and over again. We need new stuff. We need more stuff, basically. Imagine you're buying like, I don't know, Mario Kart, right? You're buying Mario Kart and you only have like one race that you can play on. You're gonna get tired of that eventually, right? You need more. Even if you have like multiple mini games, at the end of the day, there's people that probably, when it comes to those mini games, there's people that are only gonna play races, and that's all. And if you just give them like one race, one track, that's gonna be bad. We need more. Maybe do jobs together. I mean, yeah, but as you guys know, in Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer, you can't really do missions together. You can, of course, play your own campaign. The person that has created that server, you can play your own campaign, your story, your missions, your jobs, and everything. You can do that still while the imaginary Sasquatches running around. They can basically run around you as you're doing your jobs, but they can't really help. All they do is just run around and they're invisible. They're basically not really able to interact with anything. So yeah, you guys get the idea. What are my thoughts on the doctor job? Pretty boring. Pretty boring, pretty repetitive. It's basically like a job that's always taking place, but it is taking place at the office, at a desk. And jobs at our desks are quite boring. Okay, hold up. I gotta eat a little bit. Here's another one. And let's get some sleep. Let's reset. Let's see if tomorrow we're gonna be able to finally do a job. More like the port job.
Stan, breaking news, the search for Stantin is still going on. It's guaranteed that Stantin is gonna rob the port after the port goes isn't on lockdown anymore. Law enforcement is waiting at the port.
They are waiting at the port, but we will see if they're gonna be able to do anything about it. I believe they cannot. Oh, hold up, let's grab this. And let us go to work. Oh, hold up, mushrooms. At the end of today's stream, we are gonna be counting the mushrooms that we got, sell them all, and see how much money we're gonna get. And of course, the person that's gonna guess the number is gonna get a lot of channel points. One of the most useless updates that we've gotten in Sneaky Sasquatch, and one of the shortest ones to be honest, has definitely been the gas update. Such a useless update that hasn't really brought any advantages to the game itself. Just quite a bit of disadvantages. Of course, the cars are actually running a lot on the fuel whenever you're fueling them out. But yeah, I don't really feel the need of adding fuel to my cars, to be honest. I did a couple times just to try it, just to do it, whatever. But I guess I only do it like again when I'm running out of fuel, but it's not really happening that often. Get out of here, buddy. I gotta give me some fuel. Since I'm talking about fuel here, I gotta go get some more fuel. Now, it is not nighttime just yet, of course, so we can't really do the port job. I'm gonna have to wait until nighttime. It's currently 10 a.m. So in the meantime, let me do another one of these fire department jobs. I think I had to turn off a couple more fires, right? Lumberjack update is so bad. Lumberjack update? What are you talking about? That's more like the fire department update. It's one of the best ones. I love it. And the lumberjack update out of it, lumberjack part of the update, it's pretty cool. They can actually chop down trees and then get those trees turned into lumber, and then you can use that lumber to build upgrades. All right, dispatch 4. Not bad. Let's do it. Let's do it. I gotta go to the marina. Pretty easy mission. Oh wow, this is actually a really easy mission, and it's a level 4. It's kind of shocking. So what do? You connect it here, so you get infinite amount of water. Then you grab one of these hoses. I don't even need the hose actually. Oh, I'm still gonna leave it there, whatever. Let me go in here first of all. Turn on the turbo, and let us use the cannon. There we go. Because we're gonna be able to turn off this fire in no time with the cannon. This is a really small fire actually. For level 4, this is a joke. There we go. And I cannot grab the other fire from the other side, so I'm actually going to use this. And we're done. Awesome. Dude, we still have so many more fires to finish here. Until we're finally gonna be done with it. But that was easy actually. How do you hunk? I'm not quite sure how you hunk on the controller, on the touch screen. I'm using a controller, and I'm actually hunking with L1. That's how I hunk. Hey, Piano! Welcome, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think you can only hunk on the controller. Although it's quite annoying that that's a thing. Alright, go here. And let's get ourselves another fire. Before nighttime arrives, right, I'm gonna have to go rob the port. Let me try to do another mission. I mean, look at this. I'm not even dirty of smoke or anything. Just because this fire mission was super easy. Come on, buddy. Give it to me. Level 1. Not worth it. Not worth it. I'm gonna wait for something more interesting.
0.1 seconds of your life and hit the subscribe button. Thank you.
How many of you guys are actually brand new to Sneaky Sasquatch? I'm curious. Because a lot of us have been playing Sneaky Sasquatch since like forever. But how many of you guys in the chat right now are brand new? Hey, move away, guys. Move away. Move away. There's a serious situation here. Let me turn on the pump. Turbo. What I love about the town is that you can easily put your... There we go. Your truck next to that. And you're never going to have an issue. Oh, the door's already open. Hold up. Hold up. Let me also go in here. And get myself my fire suit. There we go. I'm kinda new. I'm in chapter 4. I'm getting friends. Oh, okay. It's crazy I found this live stream while I was playing Sneaky Sasquatch. Hey, you know what? Thankfully, somebody recommended it to you. Apple did its work. Come on. Turn it off. I want to turn this one off before it expands. My feet are burning. Okay, there we go. That's done. Why do you only get level 4? You have to have the final level as a firefighter in order to get higher levels. Basically, level 5 is the final one, but you have to play quite a bit. You gotta turn off quite a few fires before you get level 5. This game is so well made. I mean, it could have been better. It's not perfect. It's really, really fun though. The story and everything, the character and all that jazz. But it does have some really annoying bugs. So as I was saying, it ain't perfect. But it's fun. It's really good.
Oh, Your Highness, I'm sure it's not that noticeable.
All right, all right.
Come on. Let me turn them off already. The most tricky fires to turn off are definitely the ones in the buildings for sure. All the other ones are quite easy. Especially, of course, if you have the turbo cannon. That makes things so much easier. But indoors, the fires are super annoying. Trying to save this guy before I go in and get some oxygen. Come on, come on, come on. Almost there. Almost got him. Almost got him. There we go. Got him. Whew. Saved. Let me get this thingamajig. Let me get this side as well. We have way too much water, so we should be good. Oxygen is getting regenerated super slowly. Take care, Piano. Take care, buddy. Alright, so that side is done. We just have this side over here. And we're done. There we go. Easy. Alright, what time is it? It's 10:47 p.m. It's a little bit too late, to be honest. Let me find out real fast if I will be able to actually rob the port. It might be a little bit too late. It might be. But the question is the port even open? It is. It is, but you know what the big issue is? I do not have my forklift here with me. So I'm not going to be robbing the port tonight just yet. The thing about the port is you can even rob it during the daytime, can't you? I think. Can you rob it during the daytime? I think you can. Let's try. Let's try it out. I don't remember. I know that during the daytime it's a little bit more crowded, right? Because there's a lot of people working at the port. That's why it's a little bit more complicated. And while we're at it, let me also change my outfit so we can also run a little bit faster. I should just dress myself as a Sasquatch so everybody's scared of me and runs away from me instead of catching me. Imagine the cops just start running away from you. Okay, so now we have what we need, right? We have this thingamajig. Now, let's find out. Can we actually rob the port during the daytime? Is that even a thing? So, if you want to rob the port during the daytime, first of all, I want to move this one a little bit like this. Guess we can zoom this camera in over there. I want this one to move away. I need warehouse A to be zoomed all the way over here so it doesn't see me going in. But as you guys can see, there's a lot of forklifts driving around, so this is gonna be quite of a tricky mission. Next, let me dress myself up as this fella. There we go. And look at that. You can actually make your way inside the port without a problem at all. The problem is actually going to be arriving when you're going to be trying to escape. So, As you guys can see, nobody's gonna say anything because I'm basically working at the port. Can I grab some food though? Ooh, burgers. So we got the burger. Got the beef. Not sure what this car is doing, but I'm gonna move it away. There we go. Let me turn off. Now, the thing about this is that you can no longer turn off the electricity, right, to get the guard distracted. That's kind of like the big issue about this situation right here. In order to escape, you gotta get this guard distracted so he goes away. But during the daytime, he doesn't do this. So if I try to take out all this stuff, he doesn't like it, right? Is that a cargo from one of the warehouses? You're in big trouble. See? So this is basically the issue you are gonna be running into. So this is why you basically cannot rob the poor during the daytime. It just doesn't work. All right, well, one thing that I wanted to do, isn't there like a lot of stations that you have to put on everywhere for the bus? Let me try to activate all of them. I gotta wash my face. I gotta wash my face. It's so dirty. Look at that. There's so many people that want to chat with us. Oh, hi, Baldwin Bilfoyle. I'm in charge of the public transit here in town. My job is much more important than the transportation advisor over there. Ah, I heard that. Well, he deals in big picture stuff, and I work with things that actually matter. Are you interested in expanding the bus system? Yes. All right, so if I want to get myself the ranger station, we need 2,500. I have quite a bit of money, so let's start spending. There we go. Yes. Okay, we got a bus station. Let's go with one at the golf course. This is gonna cost me a lot of money, right? Because each of them is 5,000 coins. I really don't have that much. We're not really that rich, but I need this. Okay, the race is next. Then we got the museum one. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so poor after this. Okay. Hospital. I might not even have enough money to do all of them. We got the town hall. Okay. Next up, we got the island for 2,500. This one is the most expensive one. Oh my gosh, I'm poor. I have 2,500 left. And I don't even have enough to get the port or the marina. So I am gonna need, what is this, 1,500. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so much. Not 1,500. 15,000 actually I'm gonna need to get both of these ones going. So yeah, that's gonna be quite a lot. Hey buddy, we get along fine as you can don't cause back in my funding. Getting my funding would be regrettable. What do you have, look at the transportation project? Of course, everything is gonna cost quite a bit of money here, but we don't really have anything. Stop sign, sure. There we go, we got a stop sign going. I got 1,000 coins left. I'm so poor right now. But you know what? We got buses going. So now we're gonna be able to basically ride the bus many places. What? Awesome. What time is it? It's 11. Seriously? Look at this. This is cool though. I'm just gonna have to leave the forklift over here so that during the nighttime we're gonna be able to come over and grab us the food that we need. Hopefully I didn't mess up by grabbing the burgers and the beef jerky and getting caught. Hopefully we're still gonna see him there. Still not rainy though. I'm still waiting for a rainy day to take a photo of a floating dock. Not to mention, I also have to start delivering some people with the ferry, so that eventually I get myself the ferry job and the ferry outfit, the captain outfit I want to say. Because currently, every single time I want to go with the ferry, it basically costs me money, and it's so annoying because it does cost quite a bit. To be honest, since we got ourselves the port, and since we have the ability to actually rob the port and get ourselves some of those boxes, long have been gone the days when I actually go to the supermarket or the gas station and grab fruit from there. To be honest, I don't really do that no more. Just because those foods are... I mean, of course, the beef jerky is the type of food that you always want to try to get and escape with it, because that's going to last you for a long time. But just grabbing it for the port and having so much of it just lasts you for so long. I mean, this is basically what I usually do, right? Every single time, without a worry in the world. You just grab this, you grab the beef jerky, and you're off. Yeah, the cops are gonna try to catch you, but you know what? They ain't gonna be able to. Even if you try to run on your feet, you're still gonna outrun them. It's that easy. All right, what time is it? It's 3:28. Now, one easy way to actually spend, or more like make time go faster, all you gotta do is just fast travel to a couple locations. So I went here, it's already 6 p.m. And if I go all the way back to the city, it's now 8 p.m. Here we go, almost 9. So that's a really easy way to actually get time to pass faster. Okay, let's see here. So it's currently 8:58. I think by 9 p.m. that's when the workers are leaving. So there's no point in going inside just yet. We gotta wait a couple more minutes here. Hacker, welcome to the stream, buddy. I should try speedrunning the 4 chapters. I'm not really a speedrunner, to be honest. Whenever I play a video game, I just really enjoy taking my time and enjoying the adventure. I'm not really a speedrunner. Alright, let's go in. Oh, shoot. I'm about to be kicked out, of course, because it's closing down. I just got in, though. I think they're actually doing it every single time at 9:30, right? Yep, 9:30. So 9:30 is when it's closing down. You basically have to look at this guy. If this guy is sleeping, that means the schedule is off. But if he's not sleeping, then that means the work they're doing is still on. All right, so first thing is first. Let me hop on into the cameras again. Let me see if I gotta change them once again. I do have to change them. There we go.
Swell! You are slowly becoming one of us!
Oh man, Tennessee, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome. And thank you so much for your really kind support. Halloween is just around the corner. Yeah, 1 more month, and we're gonna have the Halloween. Thank you very much, buddy. You've been supporting the channel for 34 months. That is insane, though. Absolutely insane. One of us, y'all. One of us. One of us. Wait, is this not working? My mic is in the way. One of us. All right, let's go with camera 3, 4. Yeah, so the cameras did stay as they've been set, so that is all good. One of us. One of us. One thing that is super annoying is that I do not see my forklift here for some reason anymore. I got no clue where my forklift is, because it was there. For a second, I thought that guy is not gonna call security on me. All right, going, fast. There we go. So basically, they did not manage to put their car on the manhole. The forklift died. It actually did, unfortunately, yeah. All right, let me go grab me some energy drinks. Just to have them real fast. Go. There's the burger. That one. And the beef jerky. Actually, let's grab 2 burgers. I love burgers. So let's grab 2 burgers. Perfect. Now, if I do manage to escape with these 2, that will be perfect. Oh, no. He almost saw me there. Go this way. Let's get this set up. Got our lights. Must be on the fritz again. Okay. Get this one set up over here. Let me see if my... Nope, forklift is not there. So this is going to be a little bit of a problem because we're going to be going quite slow, unfortunately. But, fingers crossed it's not going to be that bad. Okay, we're good. Let me grab my own feet so I can run, just in case I get caught. There we go. And fingers crossed we can actually do this. My forklift is actually down there. No. I know what I'm going to do. I'm basically going to leave it down in the city. I'm going to go back, grab my forklift, eat real fast, and then drive all the way back home. Thankfully, this fellow is actually pushing me. There we go. Okay, let me put it down here. Don't worry about it. It ain't going to disappear nowhere. Let me go drink an energy drink real fast, and I'm going to grab my own forklift. And of course, the port is going to be shut down for 3 days, as y'all can see. This is my bad. I went inside the port without the forklift. That's why it's outside. Stan, what will Bulba do if I give him hair growth? He actually told you. He replied to you. He told you what he's gonna do. Alright, there we go. And grab it. And let's get out of here.
Stan, breaking news, Stantin just robbed the port. Law enforcement was not there for some reason, and port security were not aware until Stantin escaped. Stantin will now face death sentences.
Never. Stan will forever escape. No problem. Why does it sound like SpongeBob? Maybe because it is. Sasquatch just turned into SpongeBob. Hold up. I want to go here real fast. Get myself another energy drink just to make sure I'm gonna survive the road home. Wait, is it currently 4:14 a.m.? Holy smokes. I'm about to faint. But again, thankfully, we have this really fast forklift. Come on, buddy. Almost there. Almost there. We got it. And the reason I do this and I prefer doing this rather than actually going to the supermarket is because I'm just gonna have food for days. And the great thing about the burgers or the beef jerky is that all you have to do is just eat one piece and it's gonna last you for the full day. Oh, going the wrong way here. There we go. Easy peasy. Awesome. Okay, here's 40 burgers. We got so much. And as I was saying, now this is gonna last us for a very, very long time.
Happy birthday!
Hey, is it really your birthday, Juice? Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday if that's your birthday today. Oh, look at that beautiful family photo. Stan, what is that duck? You mean this one right here? This one is a very special duck. This is basically the multiplayer duck. This duck right here is basically activated only by multiplayer. So basically if I go in here and I disable multiplayer. There we go. The duck should have been disappearing by then. Let me go out of the area and come back in. It's probably gonna be out. It is your birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. And there we go. The duck is gone. It's gone. So basically that is the multiplayer duck that only shows up when the multiplayer arrives. As I was saying, we did check out the multiplayer update for Stinky Sasquatch, the preview version of it at least. Quite fun. But hopefully it's going to be even more fun when it's going to release. Oh my god, look at all those burgers. Dude, the game needs to give me a little bit of rain here. I think it's kind of like a football commentary we're hearing in the radio. Stan, what happens when you talk to the multiplayer duck? Basically, you're able to activate minigames when the multiplayer duck arrives. You're basically able to activate minigames that you're then going to be able to play with friends or random people. But of course, because the multiplayer is basically disabled at the moment, we can't really do much. What's the command to set your birthday? I think it's exclamation set birthday. And then you're gonna have to put the month and the day. So for example, February 18th, which is my birthday, right? It's exclamation set birthday, one word, space, 02/18. Why is the multiplayer disabled? Because basically multiplayer, we were not supposed to play multiplayer. The video that you guys saw me, and the live stream you guys saw me play multiplayer with some of you guys, some of the viewers, that was, what we played there was kind of like a multiplayer preview that was basically not intended for people to play. Developers did not want to actually let us play that. Somebody just discovered it. We found out that you can actually access that multiplayer scene. We made videos about it and everybody started jumping in and playing, of course, but we were not supposed to play the multiplayer. Basically, multiplayer is not ready, right? So that was not the exclusive version of it. Okay, so the command is set birthday 02/18. Something like this. Either like this or the other way around, 18/02. Let's see. Let's see what it says if I put that command. Stantin, your birthday is already set to February 18th, so that is how you set your birthday. So the first one needs to be the month, right? Make sure it's 08, not just 8. It's 08/28, little kitty. Make sure you put the 0 in front. All right, let me get myself the checks. Perfect. Got myself some more money. And I'm actually going to go to the bank to cash out because I'm super poor right now. What time is it? It's 12. You know what? Let me also fight a fire while we're at it. Just because we do have to fight a couple more fires. And in the meantime, let me wash my face. Hey Cutter, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome. I think I started something. Lol. You kind of did, Justice.
Happy birthday!
Now, everybody, why is he doing the celebratory thingamajig? Oh, because you said your birthday today? Well, you ain't gonna be able to reset it, though. All right, that's a level 3 dispatch. I want a higher level 1, at least level 4. Well, I guess multiplayer won't be playable for a while. As I was saying, our guess is that October is when the multiplayer is going to be releasing. Again, that's just a guess that the community currently has. We don't really know specifically if that's actually true or not. We just try to guess things right now. Developers have actually been quite quiet when it comes to Stinky Sasquatch. They've been very quiet. So we haven't really heard much about them anymore. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. The Real Gaming. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome. Alright, come on, buddy. Give me something good. I'm not gonna speedrun the game. As I was saying, I'm not really a speedrunner. I really enjoy playing video games, but I like I enjoy playing them slowly, taking my time. going through the adventure, through the journey, through every single one of the chats, whenever I'm interacting with characters. I'm just playing video games super slowly. Ooh, level 5. Let's do this. Alright, the race. Let's head on. Now, it is a dirt race. It's gonna be easy, actually, because it ain't gonna have any buildings for us to actually have to turn on the fire in, so that's gonna be cool. This should be an easy mission. Yep, I hope so too. Hopefully we are all correct about it. Now, don't forget, guys, if you guys want to play the tapes from Stinky Sasquatch, don't forget the command, !tape, and the number. No, an ad. Yes. Gimme. Ah, you skipped it? Gosh dang it. I was about to say, give me that ad revenue. What? Are you watching on a PS5? Are you seriously watching the stream on a PS5? That's interesting. I guess, how do you play Sneaky Sasquatch on a PlayStation console? You watch Stantin gaming streams. That's how you play it. You hit play on the stream on a console. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we do have a fire hydrant at the top. So much fire, though. Oh, there's so much fire. Holy smoke, there's so much fire. Let me turn this on. Let me grab one of these. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Leave it there. Grab another one. I need infinite amount of water, basically. That's why I'm connecting this like that. This one is going to be connected at the bottom here, but I'm also going to make my way at the top through the stair, through the ladder, and use the cannon instead. Dude, you gotta leave this one behind. There we go. We don't have a ladder on that side, so I gotta go this way. I think it's 1 or 2 fires, isn't it? Or maybe, yeah, it's 3, but these ones are connected. They're just so large that they connected, I guess. Let's leave that like that. Fight the fire on its own. Let me try to go a little bit up ahead. Gotta make sure I don't go too much so I don't disconnect the cable. Let me move these things around so I can work easily. Thank you for liking the stream, by the way. Don't forget about the hype button. Make sure you also hype the video. There we go. I don't need nobody to help me fight fire. I got my my truck. The cannon on my truck is doing all the work. It's basically separating the fire. Yeah, it's gonna be a really tricky one. It's gonna take us a while to complete. It's already nighttime. Oh my gosh, that bush started burning so fast. I forgot to put the firefighter outfit. I don't need no firefighter outfit. Sasquatch is invincible. Come on, buddy. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm getting shot by... No! Get up, Sasquatch! Oh, no, no. Oh, that was so lucky. I almost burned. I was getting shot by my own cannon. I never really thought about that, to be honest. Oh, that was sick. It actually shot me in the fire and almost burned. Are you kidding me? Okay, that was cool. I definitely did not expect that. Okay, I'm gonna leave the cannon over there. Let's take care of the situation here. This was actually quite easy, to be honest. Not that bad. Look at this fellow just walking through fire like nothing happened. Oh my gosh, some of these characters are just super funny. They don't care. Oh, the forest burning? I don't care. I'm just gonna walk straight through it. Don't worry about me. I got this. I know this sounds suspicious, but did you ever curse before? Exactly, Aubrey. Everybody has. We're humans. Sometimes you get mad, you're gonna lose one. We're just gonna let one rip. How the heck do I get the fire back there? I can't even get the fire back there. What the heck? Oh gosh, I'm sleepy. I knew this is gonna take a while. Can I move? Hold up. Let me try to do something here. Move out of the way. Imagine moving the whole truck so you can cross. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Never mind. Let me go this way instead. Let me grab this. Are you kidding me? Just move. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna put it back here then. I'm gonna grab it again. And put it here then. Is this even working? It's like my fire is not putting out the fire. My water is not putting out the fire in this corner for some reason. Glitched. No. Is that even working? I think it is. There we go. Finally. Whew. Quite a bit of working. Alright, perfect. In that case, let me jump into bed, get some sleep, and get our money. We're so poor. And while we're at it, I can actually also eat the soup that I have and give myself another extra one. I don't need it. I'm actually gonna get rid of these ones. I have way too much pizza. Too much frozen pizza. There we go. Okay, perfect. Let's get out of here. Oh, what's happening? Somebody was spamming. They got kicked for a second. Not really kicked, but I think they got timed out. I love the automated system. Sometimes it also gets me by surprise. Okay, so what I have to do is get my way to the bank and finally get my money. As I was saying, we're poor. There we go. Okay, how much do we got? The thing is, I have only... What is it? I have only about 1,000 coins, right? I need more, though. Now, I do know I have quite a bit in the bank. So let's see how much we have in the bank already. Balance inquiry. Deposit amount. No, cancel. Balance inquiry. 3,500. Okay, okay. So thankfully we do have at least quite a bit in the bank. Ezra. We're gonna stream Ezra. So we're not really that poor as I thought. In that case, let me go get me my checks. Look at them. So many. Wow. Did your grandma give you all these? He's like, yeah, she did. She actually did. 29,000. Good. Your balance is now 6,500. But of course, I also need some cash, right? So let me withdraw. I think I'm gonna get like about 10,000. So I have enough money on me. No. Seriously? Stop. Withdraw. Other. 10,000. Enter. There we go. There goes the money. Awesome. How are you getting so much money? Paychecks, buddy. You do jobs. You guys have seen all those paychecks that I had. I basically did a lot of jobs at the fire department, and because I am basically almost fully upgraded at the fire department, as I did a lot of fires. Now my paychecks after every single one of these fires that I fight are being super big. I think for the last fire that you just saw me fighting, I actually get like I actually got like about 2,000 coins if I'm not mistaken. So that is quite a bit indeed. Man, imagine being able to lift these cars with a forklift. That would be so cool. Just lift them up with a forklift and flip them up. Basically, the developer will have to add physics to the cars, just like they did with Sneaky Sasquatch's ragdoll effect. Stop saying job. They're scaring my little brother. Why? He doesn't like working? He needs to go to work. He needs to understand that in order to get paid in real life, you do need to get a job. Stan, guess the year when I started playing this game. 2025. This year. You actually started playing it this year. If not, my second guess is 2024. Yes, we are not gonna be. We are gonna be ending the stream, but we're not gonna be ending the stream just yet. Basically, what we're doing right now, Andy already knows. He's been watching for a long time, so he knows that whenever I'm going to the Mushroom Hunter, we're gonna be putting you guys into a guessing mode. Basically, what we're gonna be doing right now, we're gonna be selling all the mushrooms that we collected for the entire stream. This stream, the previous stream as well. We're going to be giving the mushrooms to the mushroom hunter over here, and we're going to be getting basically a certain amount of money, a certain amount of coins, right? So how many coins do you guys think we're going to be getting by selling all the mushrooms that we have on us? We don't know exactly how many we have, so it's just going to be a random guess. If one of you guys manages to guess that guess specifically exactly on the nose, you get that amount of money in channel points, basically. If nobody guesses that exact number, of course, but somebody does have the closest number to the actual guess, then you get 1,000 points. Feel free to guess a couple of times. Just don't exaggerate. Don't spam. Since guessing the exact number is quite tricky, you guys are allowed to have, like, let's say 3 guesses each. So try to put like a specific number. 3 numbers. Try it 3 times. It's so good to drink some water after you talk for so long. So yeah, you guys feel free to actually put in at least 3 numbers. So let's say it's the first time you guess 7,542. The second guess could be 2,000. And the third guess could be 10,823. That's just a number, of course. That's just an example. And we're going to see who's going to guess it. Me personally, I have absolutely no clue how much we're going to get, to be honest. Because we haven't sold mushrooms in quite a while. So we might actually have quite a few of them. One thing that I know is that we definitely got ourselves quite a few truffles as well, as we had the puppy with us as we were looking for the dino bones, and the puppy did manage to find us a couple of truffles. I'm also going to be doing a quick poll for tomorrow's live stream. Tomorrow is Sunday, and later tomorrow we're going to be doing another live stream. We're either going to be playing some more Discounty, or we're going to be playing a little bit more... Hey, Abdulahad, welcome to the stream, buddy. Or we're going to be playing a little bit more Donkey Kong Bonanza. So I'm definitely going to be doing a poll. I can actually make a poll here in the chat and see what you guys are saying. County, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Tomorrow is the 7th. I do have a brand new game that I'm supposed to play, but I think I'm actually not allowed to play just yet. I think I can only start playing it from the 10th, so that one's going to be a little bit of exclusive. As you guys are trying to guess, again, as I was saying, you can guess multiple times, at least 3 times. You are allowed to. So feel free to throw your guesses in. All right, there we go. We got a poll for tomorrow's live stream. So you guys have the power right now to choose what we're going to be streaming tomorrow. Of course, if you want to join, I welcome y'all to check out a new stream of a brand new game, of course. Not really like a brand new game, but another different game. It's not going to be Sneaky Sasquatch, but it's going to be a really fun game still. As you guys know, on this channel, I play lots and lots of games, most of them indie games, as I'm trying to basically kind of like open your eyes to other possibilities of other games that you can play. Some of the games I'm playing are from Apple Arcade. Some of them are only PC games. Some of them are available on PC, other platforms as well, like consoles. Some of them, Nintendo Switch. So yeah, you never know what you can find out there, because there's tons and tons of video games to enjoy. I personally feel like enjoying video games is much more pleasant. It's just much more enjoyable to do it like this. Just basically jumping from one game to the other, enjoying multiple of them. Don't just get stuck around with one, because eventually you're going to get bored of it. Like most of us have gotten with Sneaky Sasquatch, unfortunately. But one of the great things about Sneaky Sasquatch, of course, is that developers have been adding tons and tons of updates, keeping it fresh all the time. And when they don't, then that makes it quite boring. I mean, we also kind of like got spoiled quite a bit, right? Nowadays, in the world of gaming, we get spoiled quite a lot by other video games, such as Fortnite, right? With all the updates that they keep on adding, they just spoil us with all that stuff. Or games like Roblox. I mean, not really games like Roblox, but you can find like all sorts of games on Roblox. Although I absolutely find it super, super bad, and I never really play because I don't find anything enjoyable on Roblox. Some of you guys do, and there's just tons of things you can do in that engine. I should play Roblox again? No, maybe not. You know what I should do? Talking about Roblox. I should make a video and title it, "This is why I don't play Roblox." And just show y'all how bad Roblox is. And after I make that video, I should make another video that's gonna say, "This is why I play other indie games and not Roblox." That's what I should do. Army Dark Speaker Man, welcome to the stream, buddy. I don't really remember because I've never really seen that username before. Maybe you used to have a different name before, I don't know. All right, are you ready? Because we're about to sell all our mushrooms. Well, hi there, Bobby. Have you got any mushrooms for me? Oh, I do, buddy. Let me rummage around in your basket there. Now, who's gonna be guessing it? Let's see. I'm gonna be stopping the guesses right over here at Minecraft Ultimate Man. He's the final guess. Okay. There we go. And we shall see who's actually gonna guess the exact number. Who's he gonna be? I'm gonna have to spend quite a bit here to try to find all of them. $6,600. Has anybody actually guessed anything like close to that? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. 6,500 guessed by Abdullahad so far. Let me see if there's anything even closer. So Abdullahad so far is the closest with 6,500. He didn't guess the exact number there, unfortunately, so he's only going to get 1,000 points. Yep, he got it. He's the one that guessed it super, super close. And his guess was 6,500. He was basically 100 coins off. But still, pretty good, buddy. Pretty good. Okay, let me make sure I save here so I get your number saved. All right. And enjoy your points, buddy. Stan, I'm second place. Only first place gets points. Only first place. So what do I get from that? 1,000 channel points. If he was to actually guess 6,600, I would have given him 6,600 channel points. But he didn't. He was off. And this is why I'm actually allowing you guys to guess multiple times, because it's pretty tricky to guess the exact number. 8 more minutes for the wheel. Okay, sure. We can spend 8 more minutes in the chat here. Why not? Let me turn on the music though. Let's listen to a little bit of music here while we're at it. Okay, and let me also turn off the sound for the game. And let's just chat as we're waiting for the spin the wheel. So I'm not going to be playing any Roblox just because I don't really find anything on Roblox being fun. I tried doing a live stream of Roblox with a couple of you guys. It was fun just because we were all playing together, but it wasn't like the most amazing thing. I mean, we haven't really played the most amazing games out there. Play Grow Garden. There are actually 2 games I gotta get back to. There's Blossom's Glow that I gotta get to, and Have a Seat. I think those 2 games I gotta get back at them. Sorry. I kind of got used to whenever we're getting the smoke command triggered, it's almost always robbery. Currently, from what I'm seeing, we got 12 votes, and most people are voting for discounty. So we might just play some more discounty tomorrow. Are we gonna be playing Good Job on Nintendo Switch? Probably not. Ad revenue. Thank you very much, Dogplay. Or more like Dog Day. Where did Stantin go? I just went back to my apartment. Had to make sure the air conditioning is working properly. I was gonna do that, but somebody did it first. Now, I haven't really seen, there's a brand new month, of course, on arriving, right? And I haven't really seen new games being announced on Apple Arcade. Do we actually get like new games being announced on Apple Arcade? I'm quite curious. I want to see, I just want to see some really awesome games. I mean, the latest games that are available to play on Apple Arcade are Jeopardy and My Talking Tom Friends. Pretty lame games, to be honest. I need something more interesting. The repeat. What repeat? We haven't actually gotten some really epic games on Apple Arcade in a very long time. I mean, one of the games that has been added to Apple Arcade, and I was not expecting to see it on Apple Arcade, is Lost in Play. I don't know if you guys have seen this one. Have you guys played this game? This is actually a really, really special game. I did play this game like a long time, longer than it actually came to Apple Arcade. I played it on PC. And it's amazing. It's kind of like a point-and-click adventure game, but it's superb. Absolutely superb. You guys should try it out. So this one's called Lost in Play. It's really good. Really, really good. How do you put the emote for Stantin? Emotes are only something members can do. Only members can put out emotes. The disappear thing does not work with the old background. Of course, I can, if you guys want me to, I can update the disappear command so that when I actually disappear from this chair, but we're still gonna be sitting in this background if that's what you guys want me to do. So you guys just let me know. Yes, upgrade! Alright, we got 13 votes so far. I think I'm gonna be ending the poll. If you guys haven't voted already, make sure you vote on the game we're gonna be playing tomorrow. As I'm about to end the poll here, as the stream is about to end soon. And the game that makes it in the poll here, it's gonna be the game we're gonna be playing tomorrow in the live stream. Think of a number between 1 and 10, and if I win, can I become a member? Unfortunately, nobody can actually give a specific person a membership. People can gift memberships, of course, on the channel. They can click on the gift memberships, and they can give memberships to random people. But they cannot really choose, like, hey, I want this membership to go to this person. They can't really do that. Basically, the membership goes to a random person that's watching my content. I like the song as well. The song is really good. I'm curious when we're going to be getting the multiplayer update, if we're also going to be getting like a brand new set of music tapes. That would be so cool. One thing that really shocked me about the multiplayer, of course, talking about Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer, it shocked me how the developers had the really brilliant idea of allowing people to join your main save. Basically, you have your own very save with everything that you collected and everything you've done in the game. But at the same time, they really had a brilliant idea of having the other people joining just being kind of like illusions, like ghosts basically in your world, right? They can't really interact with your stuff and mess things up in your save. And that's really smart because you wouldn't really want people to mess up with your things, as there's always going to be trolls around and it's impossible to control those. You can kick them, of course, but it might be a little bit too late by the time you kick them because they're probably just gonna mess up with your stuff already. I already got every single one of the tapes in the game. I also made a guide on how to find all the tapes in Sneaky Sasquatch if you guys haven't already found the tapes. I should start working on the queue system for the tapes tonight. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna get to work on creating the queue system for the tapes. So whenever you guys are activating one of the tapes, it's gonna be visible on the screen. And you can also see the tape that is playing, of course, and you can also see the tapes that are going to be playing next. And every single time somebody's adding a brand new tape, we're going to have that thing pop up and show the queue. How do you get the tape player, though? It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of work to get it to work. But again, it's a combination with all my programs and stuff like that. Basically, the tape player that you guys are seeing popping in and out, that's basically... I extracted that one from the game itself. I copied it, I cut it, I did a lot of stuff, make sure the animation works properly. And basically, I'm having an app on my computer. Whenever you guys are triggering the command, the app is basically sending in that... It's kind of like a GIF. It's like a GIF image, or more like a MOV image with transparent backgrounds. It says, play this image, and then pull it back in. And of course, you guys have seen that it has some text in it, saying that, let's say, Aubrey has activated tape number 10, for example. That's basically information that YouTube is sharing with my apps, right? Whenever she's doing the commands. So again, a lot of commands on my computer are working together seamlessly to get all the information that's needed and then send you guys the animation that you guys can see. It's tricky if you think about it, but once you start making all this process stuff going, once you start understanding the code a little bit, it's actually quite easy. Currently, I'm not on my PC screen. I'm currently sharing my Mac screen, so I can't really show you what type of apps I'm using in order to do all these commands. But if you guys join tomorrow, we're going to be doing this counting. We can definitely have a little bit more discussion about this again, and I can show you guys StreamerBot, basically the app that I'm using to do all these commands. I mean, it's basically like a combination. It's a combination between StreamerBot and OBS. They're both communicating together and activating all these animations. It's not just one app. Ooh, who's gonna win the point? Also, I have to update whenever the spin happens. It should also be updated on the large screen here because you guys are gonna see some glitches happening right now. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Dog Day. Dog Day got 500 points. And we're back. All right, and with that said, congratulations, Dog Day. Enjoy channel points, buddy. Let me end the poll because we're gonna be doing Discounted tomorrow, apparently. That is the game that has won the poll. Let's go! Congrats, buddy. Congrats, exactly. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned. Tomorrow, we're going to be playing some discounting together and having some more fun. If you guys haven't seen my previous discounting videos, it's a really chill and cool little video game about running a supermarket. It's pixel art, it's super interesting, quite unique, but very enjoyable. And the great thing about these type of games is that we can spend time chatting and having fun, basically, getting to know each other better. All right, thank you for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye.